Hey, Weaves here with a new beginner's guide video for Wizards Unite. Today I'm going to teach you all about greenhouses and how they really work. So, greenhouses are these lovely blue things you may have seen on the map. If you tap one, you get these lovely spinning pots. Swipe up on one of those, and if your ingredients vault is full, that's okay, because you just hit cancel and you get spell energy instead. If your ingredients vault isn't full, then you get a selection of ingredients, and you can see the options of those under your ingredients tab in the vault. Not all of those are actually coming from greenhouses, but all the plants and the herbs and the mushrooms will be. The other thing you can do in greenhouses is grow stuff, and for that, tap on the bottom right corner where it says growing, and you get an empty pot. Press the grow button, and you get a nice list of the different things you can grow as well as how long they take. So things like lovage, bitterroot and sneezewort will take 7 hours, wormwood will only take 1 hour, whereas leaping toadstool will take 1 day, a full 24 hours. Every type of plant only needs 1 packet of seeds to grow, so you don't need to be filling up your seeds inventory with that. Instead, what you should be doing is gathering loads and loads of water, and when you see like a watering can on the ground, you can pick up 5 water at once. For those, a lot of the plants, the minimum you need is 7 water, and for the biggest plants you need 15. So it's worth your while to keep your bag stacked with water. So to grow, all we have to do is hit the grow button. Are you sure you want to grow wormwood? Yes. And then your plant appears in the pot. Easy. The more fun thing is you can use The more useful thing is you can use spell energy to boost the growth. So right now it's on growth level 1. I get 1 harvest, as it were. If I press the contribute button, then I can add points to increase that yield. And it takes 10 spell energy to double the yield. 25 total to quadruple the yield. And then if you add 50, you can get 9 times the normal yield of plant. But you don't have to do that at all. You can just leave it there and get 1 after your hour or your 24 hours. Or other people can come in during the growing time and they can choose to add stuff. And you can add 1, you can add 50, you can add 17, whatever you want. It's a cumulative amount of everybody that makes a difference as to how much you get. When it comes to harvesting plants, it doesn't actually work the way you'd expect. You don't come back and then pull the plants out of your pot. Instead, let's go to one I prepared earlier. So you've got your greenhouse happily ticking away. If you're in reach, you can check on it or, set an alarm, whatever works for you. When it comes to the time that your plants are going to be ready, head on back to the greenhouse and you'll see this. If you happen to be in the greenhouse right as it pops, then you'll see this pop up which shows a timer saying that whatever you planted will be available for the next hour. The thing is though, as soon as you leave the greenhouse and come back in, you never see that again, you just see an empty pot. If you were in the greenhouse and you did get this pop-up, then if you're out of range of the greenhouse, the pop-up that normally says walk closer to enter the greenhouse will also have a little ingredients icon with a 0S next to it. And that means that the ingredient is still lying around. And this is what I meant when I said it doesn't quite work as you expect. You go in, you see an empty pot. Well, that doesn't mean someone stole your ingredients. What actually happens is the stuff you grew pops out and spreads all over the floor, so you just pick it up as you would a normal drop. Those drops persist for an hour, but not only that, they actually respawn during that hour. I don't know exactly when or how often, because I don't have a greenhouse that I can conveniently sit on for an hour to see exactly what's going on. But if you look here, you'll see that everything popped at 26 minutes past. I picked up 3 of the wormwood spawns and I left the other one. And then I came back 40-50 minutes later. The one I left was still there, and as you can see there's all these other wormwood spawns lying around as well as the one I originally left. I now pick up 3 of those, and I stood there watching the last spawn, and that despawned exactly an hour after the initial greenhouse growth. So there you go, your stuff is lying all over the floor, ready for you to pick up, and anyone else who walks in the area can also pick up the same things. You get a full hour's window to pick up your spawns, and in that hour someone else can just go ahead and plant stuff. Pretty handy. Now you understand exactly how greenhouses work. Hope you enjoyed that video. Please hit like, subscribe if you want to see more Beginner's Guides to Wizard Unite videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!